This is the Gallery Backyard BBQ. And before we get rolling here, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button and to ring that bell so you get all my future uploads. Of course, it's greatly appreciated. And what I'm making today is a steak fajitas on my Masterbuilt 560. And listen, this is a must make. These things were off the charts in flavor. I am using a flat iron steak, which basically comes from the shoulder. I'll leave a link down below that tells you a little bit more about that. Some basic onions and some peppers. I've got my Masterbuilt rolling at about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, that's good. Good stuff. And we are fighting a little weather, and no big deal. And I got my cast iron skillet in, and you see I got those hot plates up top. We'll show you what I'm going to do with them in a bit. We want to get our cast iron skillet up to temperature, right? We'll get a little oil in, and we'll close it up and get that up to in the 300 to 400 range. And what we want to do now is we want to just get our onions and our peppers in. And listen, as those are cooking, the marinade for the meat is just a basic oil, a little bit of vinegar, some Worcestershire, and of course some salt and peppers, garlic powder, and nothing special, nothing special. And I also will marinate that for only about an hour. And get some butter in those peppers and onions. When I'm cooking outside, I like to bring the whole thing outside, right? Sure, we can do this in the stove top, but like I said, I'm outside cooking. And what we'll do now is we'll just get those inside to rest. We will bump our temperature up on our grill. So that's right, a 700 Fahrenheit. Now listen, unlike my seafood tuna dish I just did, I like my meat, steaks, burgers more to the medium rare, so we'll definitely be keeping an eye on this. And I'm thinking about 4 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it and I'll start reading the temperature from there, right? That's 700 degrees and only about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick. We know we're going to cook pretty fast. Oh yeah. That's good. And now those are hot plates. If you don't have these, I'll leave a link down below. These things do good for many different things in the grill, in the oven. I got those piping hot. And what I'm going to do is just throw my soft taco shells, and they'll warm up quite nicely, right? And as we check out our temp gauge, you can see we are still under the, well, we're still about rare, right? So we're going to let that go for another couple minutes. And there you can see my tortilla shells are nice and warmed up and bubbly up. So we're going to get those off, get those in the house. 3 more minutes gone, and I know that sucker's coming off. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Wow. Oh yeah. Nice char, nice char. We'll get that on the cutting board. We'll let it rest for about 3-4 minutes. Let those juices settle. And then we'll make ourselves some steak fajitas. And you can see that juice, and you know that's cooked at the proper temperature of a rare to medium rare. And again, if you can hunt this piece of this cut of meat down, I would definitely highly recommend it. This is a tasty piece of meat. Now listen, I don't like to overfill my steak fajitas just because I got a camera rolling, right? I like a nice bite with a decent amount, but not overly stuffed. I'll get a little steak down, some peppers and onions down, and some sour cream down and on it, roll it up, and I'll tell you what, oh yeah. And that is good stuff. This was definitely one of the better things I've put on camera. Trust me, this thing was tasty as tasty can be. And listen, smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can get all my future uploads. This was a good one. This is a must make. If you can't find this cut of meat, you can use a flank steak, right? Your typical regular fajita meat will do. And listen, if you like this Masterbuilt video, I'm going to drop a link here and another one here. You check those out, and we'll see you soon.